Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We are going to be doing a weekend in my life. It is currently Friday at 8:16 in the morning. I've got a few things to do today. One of them being the most exciting. I am selling my old car so that I can finally get a new one, so that I can be mobile again. Woohoo! Okay, so anyway, I have that on my to-do list today. And that is about it. It is supposed to be a beautiful day out. I'm going to text my neighbor and see if she wants to go out and tan with me eventually. But yeah, this is going to be such a fun weekend. I cannot wait to bring you guys along with me. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. I am about 20% through Butcher and Blackbird at this point. And this was the book this month that I have been the most concerned about. And actually, I am enjoying it so much. Another little thing, let's go back to the living room. Anyway, like I was saying, I want to make sure, 23% into Butcher and Blackbird. I have been loving this so far, which like I said, this was the one that I have been the most concerned about. I was worried that it's dark, you guys. You know what I mean? Like, my shelves are all so colorful and fun, and then you know what I mean. So anyway, like I was saying in the kitchen, there was something in here that took me completely off guard. I was not expecting this at all. Part of this is set in West Virginia. Like, what are the odds of me finding these books, or not finding them, but what are the odds of me reading these books that are set in West Virginia? Anyway, so yeah, I am going to continue drinking my coffee. I need to go upstairs and get dressed and get ready for these car people to come. But that's also in like an hour and a half, so. My Excuse me. I am back inside from tanning now. It is getting very warm outside. The UV is getting high, so I'm back inside. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you go outside, don't forget to put on sunscreen. Put on sunscreen. I know we all want tan, but guess what, you guys? You still get sun with sunscreen on. Wear your sunscreen. Okay, now that I'm off of that soapbox, I have been reading Emily Henry's Great Big Beautiful Life while I've been outside. I have been reading this for like a week and a half now, but I've been jumping between books, so this one is just, the good old romance that, sometimes you're just feeling it. So I am currently on page 31 of that, chapter 31 of that, page 360. I've got like 50 pages left in this book, so I'm probably going to make myself some lunch and then I'm going to continue reading this book and hopefully finish it today. And then, yeah, as I mentioned this morning, I am like 20% into Butcher and Blackbird, and I am absolutely obsessed. I love Rowan so much. Like, I don't think I can express to you how much I love Rowan. Like, yeah, he's a serial killer, but he also fangirls over Sloane, who is also a serial killer, but he fangirls over her because he's like, oh my gosh, it's you. I know who you are. You're my favorite person in the world. And I'm just like, I like him. So, yeah, I'm currently 20% into Butcher and Blackbird, and I am loving it so far. It's definitely feeling like a high star rating. Like, as of right now, I'm feeling very good about this book. And Emily Henry's Great Big Beautiful Life, I am obviously feeling a 5-star with this one. I am obsessed with the way that Emily Henry writes grief and writes characters dealing with grief. I think she has a beautiful way of doing that. And if you want to hear me talk about this more, head over to, which video was it? It's Page Generator chooses how many pages I read in a day. Head over to that one if you want to hear me talk more about Great Big Beautiful Life. But yes, this is definitely feeling like a 5-star for me. I am obsessed. I am going to go make myself some lunch and finish this, and I don't want to talk about it. My book accidentally got damaged, and you know what? It's okay because hardcovers have dust jackets, and I'm never going to look at this and be like, oh, because it's going to have a dust jacket on and I won't even notice. So we're going to pretend that you didn't notice either. But yeah, so I'm going to continue this, finish this, and yeah, if you guys go outside today, put on your sunscreen. You guys. What just happened? I know that I've been reading this book and it has been in a previous video, so I'm not going to dive too much into this right now. But the plot twist that just happened on page 383, like 380, around that area, my mind is absolutely blown. I don't know how to feel right now. Like, I am so shocked right now. I was not expecting this at all. At all. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm not sure if it's because I'm on my period or if it's because this is genuinely really sad. So much is going on at the end of this book that I really can't put into words because it's full of spoilers. I can't talk much about it, but basically watch the page generator chooses how many pages I read in a day and catch yourself up. But we are at the end of the audition process for these writers for this famous person that has been mysteriously disappeared, basically. Like I said, I'm going to have a hard time putting this into words because this is just so sad. But anyway, so things have happened, plot twists have twisted and shenanigans have shenaniganed. So things are going wrong. And let's just say that Alice, our main female character, doesn't have the strongest connection with her mom because her mom and Alice's younger sister are more similar to each other, and Alice is more similar to her dad, but she doesn't really like see eye to eye with her mom all the time. And so all of this stuff happens, and she texts her mom and is like, "Can I please just come see you? I'm not doing very good right now." And her mom just says, "Sure, sure." Like, it took something happening in this book for Alice to realize that, like, yeah, you and your family might not always see eye to eye, but they're always in your corner, at least in my experience. I know some people really don't have the greatest family, but in my experience, my family is always in my corner. So I hate that Alice has lived so long of her life thinking that her mom just really did not care about her at all. And so I'm really excited to see what the last couple of pages has for me and to see what happens with Alice and her mom, because I feel like this is going to be a very, very, very big character arc for not only Alice, but for her mom as well. So I'm really excited to see how this continues. But oh my gosh, this is starting to get really sad. It's definitely because I'm on my period. Like, there's no way. This was the quote that got me. As someone once told me, when you love someone, you do anything to give them what they need. You unmake the world and build a new one. Oh, this is so beautiful. I don't even know how to put it into words. I finished Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Obviously, this is a 5-star. There is no other possible rating for this book unless it can be higher than 5. If I could rate this 10 stars, I would. I, once again, will be talking myself into a circle, but the way that Emily Henry has written about life and death and grief and love and just the beauty of life, she wrote it all down so eloquently onto paper. And it was so, like, it was beautiful. It was a great big beautiful life. I mean, everything about this book was fantastic. I will be thinking about this book for the foreseeable future. I need to drink water and hydrate after that cry. And we will continue into Butcher and Blackbird now. It is 1:05, still Monday. Monday? Still Friday. Still Friday. It's not Monday. Holy. Yeah, I am gonna go drink some water and then pick back up Butcher and Blackbird. But 5 stars for Great Big Beautiful Life. Emily Henry has done it again.
Look, there's a big old fat groundhog outside.
If you guys have ever lived in college housing with no AC, you understand my struggle right now. And this is always the worst time of the year because of the fact that we don't want to put the window AC units in yet, because for the foreseeable future in all of our weather apps, the low is going to be in the 40s. And mind you guys, I live right next to a lake, like very close to a lake. So it gets really cold. And whenever it says 40 degrees, it's never actually just 40 degrees because there is the wind chill from the lake. So, with that being said, I am sitting on the floor with a hand fan, trying to stay cool. Because my house, literally, it says it's 82 degrees in here right now. So that's just lovely. But what I was coming here to tell you was that in the process of trying to keep myself cool, I did clean the house. I cleaned the living room, I cleaned the kitchen. You guys can probably hear the dishwasher going right now. But what I was coming here to tell you was that in the process of keeping myself cool, I have been reading pretty much all day. And I am now 31% into Butcher and Blackbird. You guys, I really am loving this. I have just gotten to the part where Sloane is in Boston because she wanted to see Rowan, and Rowan sees her and she freaks out and runs back home. And now Rowan is teaching her how to cook, which is so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm obsessed. I love him so much. So yeah, I am going to continue sitting on the floor and continue reading this book because I am obsessed. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. It is currently 9:30. Sorry, I just walked up the stairs. Out of breath. Today is going to be a very fun day. Me and my neighbors and Sean are all going hiking at the national park near us. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. It is super windy and gross out right now, though. So we're probably going to have to change our plans and work around the rain. But regardless, that's not what you guys are here for. I currently am 85% through Butcher and Blackbird. Let's see how long I have an hour total, like an hour on the dot left in this book. I have gotten to the part where Sloane starts piecing things together about this one specific character, the one that we meet whenever Rowan goes through some shit. And yeah, that was a pun. If you've read this book, you understand. But anyway, I have just gotten to the part where Sloane is piecing things together, and she calls Rowan's brother, and she's like, I need you to figure out who this is. I need you to do research right now and figure it out. And so, yeah, a lot of crazy things are happening. Plot twists are twisting. My feeties are kicking every so often. I have definitely been enjoying this book. But what I do have to say is that this is probably the darkest of dark romance that I would ever go, personally, because some of the things happening in this book are making my stomach turn upside down, and I'm a very easy, hey, this is about to rhyme, I'm a very easy, queasy person. If someone gags next to me, I will gag. If someone is throwing up, I will throw up. So I am just a very easy queasy. So, yeah, this is definitely the darkest that I would ever go in a dark romance, but I have been enjoying it a lot. I am enjoying the writing, I'm enjoying the characters, I'm enjoying the setting. Like, everything about this book is fantastic, except for the things that are making my stomach turn upside down. And yeah, the woman actually did ruin cookies and cream ice cream. Soiled it. But yeah, so I am going to go downstairs and drink my coffee, read some more of this book, and then get ready to go hike. My allergies are really kicking my ass right now. But yeah, so let's get into today. Good morning, everybody. It got cold in Ohio again, so. But as you guys can see, yesterday, well, I guess I should say, good morning. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. As you guys can see, yesterday was such an eventful day. We went hiking. We hiked like 4.25 miles, I think, in total. And that was just 10 out of 10. We had such a good day yesterday. And then we came home and I did my nails. So, yeah, I got no reading done yesterday. So I am still, like I said, 85% through Butcher and Blackbird, but I am going to finish this today. Kendall says I only have an hour left in this book, so I'm finishing this today because I really do love this book and I need to know what happens, but I keep wanting to read it whenever I go to bed, like get comfy in bed, because I do like to read before I go to bed. And every single time I open it back up to this page with the corkscrew and Rowan. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know where I am. But it's making my stomach a little bit squeamish. So I've not been able to read before bed, or at least this book before bed, because I can't go to sleep with that. My heart rate will spike instead of start slowing, so can't read this before bed. And I think I said this yesterday, but this is definitely the darkest of dark romance that I would go. There's no way I would be able to go any darker than this, because like I said, it has made me so squeamish that I can't read it before bed. So, yeah, it's Sunday. I've got laundry to do today. I've got to pick up some stuff at the store, and then I think that's all on my to-do list today, other than laundry, but we've got a lot of laundry to do. 2 weeks worth, because we've been gone or busy over the weekend for 2 weeks. So, what is this hair? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go get comfy, read the rest of Butcher and Blackbird, and go on about my day. I'm really not looking forward to laundry. Hello, check-in time. It is 11:24. I just finished Butcher and Blackbird. You guys, I am quite literally shocked at the way that that book made me feel. I was not expecting a dark romance to capture me the way that this one did, because, well, dark romance really does scare me, and I will talk around in a circle again. This is the darkest that I will go. I am going to give book 2 a shot eventually, not right now. But I am going to give book 2 a shot, and if the series stays the same and continues to be like a dark rom-com, I feel like I could probably continue this series. But if it gets darker, I'm not sure if I will be able to. But I am rating Butcher and Blackbird a 4.75. I really, really, really did enjoy this book a lot. I loved the plot. You don't hear that very often whenever a book is categorized as a dark rom-com. Like, I've not seen that very often. I feel like it's dark romance. It's never been categorized as a dark rom-com. So I loved the plot of this. I loved that our 2 main characters were serial killers and they kill like really awful people in their night jobs because they do have day jobs. But anyway, so I loved that plot. I loved our characters. I feel like they were very thought out, and there weren't very many like things where I was like, oh, I wish we would have explored that a little bit more. I feel like Sloane kind of got closure and her fears as a woman and being afraid of being unlovable. I feel like she has by the end of that book gotten over that, and everyone, I feel like their characters really did just develop throughout the book. So the characters, the plot, the setting, I loved this book so much. But the reason it is not a 5 stars is because it literally made my stomach like feel so sick. I was getting nauseous reading this book. So there were a few times where I had to set the book aside and I couldn't continue at that moment in time because it was making me nauseous. Um, but overall, I enjoyed the book a lot. So 4.75 for Butcher and Blackbird. And now I am currently 51% into Gild. So I am going to continue this. I've got 3 hours left in this book. Maybe we finish it today, but I've got laundry to start. I'm about to go do some errands and run some errands and be an adult. It's so stupid. But yeah, so maybe I'll finish Gild today, but if I don't, that's okay. And then, yeah, I'm not really sure what else I've got on my to-do list today. But yeah, let's go continue Gild and finish my coffee. I've got like 3 sips left of this. 2 sips left of that. But yeah, I'm gonna go get comfy, continue Gild, get some laundry started, and yeah, Butcher and Blackbird really did shock me. So Alyssa forgot to charge her light last night, and Alyssa forgot to close out this video last night. So it is now not the weekend, it's Monday. It is currently 8:19. Whatever. Update really quick because I forgot to yesterday. I finished Butcher and Blackbird yesterday. Gave it a 4.75 star. Chef's kiss. It was so good. Chef's kiss. Anyway, it was a very, very, very great book. I loved it. I will be continuing the series as long as it stays as the dark rom-com. And then I am now 64% into Gild. I've got 2 hours and 20 minutes left in that book, and so far so good. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment downstairs. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.